Hello. It has been a while, as you may have noticed, over a year. I do have a good excuse for this. I just recently purchased a home, and by recently I mean it was like a year and a half process. But we finally moved in and then started fixing the place up, and that took well over 5 or 6 months, replacing windows and the roof and tons of crap. Um, You can kind of see a little bit of it. That is the game area with the Xbox and the Wii and the PlayStation 3 and one of the two PlayStation 2s that I own. Um, so yeah, I'm going to do a very quick and dirty recap of all the games that I've played and really enjoyed in the last year or so. Maybe 2 years. I don't know, something like that. So, first on the list, we'll start off with a biggie, Dragon Age Origins. Really good game. I really liked the characters and the gameplay. The fighting system was a little bit clunky, a little slow, and it took a little while to get into it, but once I did, it was fun to play around with ambush tactics and, figuring out how best to defeat each group of enemies and all of that. I have probably played through the game at least 10 or 15 times. Of course, many of those times I did cheat a little bit because it gets a little bit boring after a while, but I really wanted to play through to get all the different story aspects. That's probably my favorite part of the game, is that you have so many different choices and they really impact the world and they change what you do and how you react, and you can be whatever you want in the world, which is just fantastic to me. Dragon Age 2, on the other hand, while it did have better gameplay mechanics, was a little bit faster, easier to get into, um, and had really good character development and some really fun character banter. It really lacked in those choices, and it made me really angry that nothing you did mattered. You could do anything and none of it mattered. So that was a big disappointment. And I really hope that they hear the fans on this, and for Dragon Age 3 that they change this. Um, all right, Mass Effect. Mass Effect, fantastic game. Yeah, okay, I'm a little bit of a BioWare girl, but the characters, the voice acting, the gameplay, I don't even really like shooters. I'm not a big shooter fan, but I adore Mass Effect. I think it's fantastic. It's just really well done. Cinematics are beautiful, and it's just astounding storyline. I know some people would shoot me for this, but I actually prefer it to the Star Wars storyline. But personal preference. And I've read up about everything about the back, history and, all the, I guess you call it mythos and everything. I just love it. Mass Effect 2, really great. Still, a lot of choices, a lot of good dialogue, characters, and better romanceable partners for the ladies. Not great. I mean, they could have really done at least one attractive male, I guess, although I tend to usually go for the females. But, of course, if they had made Tally or really any of the girls romanceable, that would have made me happy. Um, but they chose not to, and so we're stuck with Aliens, which, Garrus does have a sexy voice, but it would be nice to have an accompanied sexy body and face to go with that. Really like Dragon Quest 9, I think it is, the one for DS that just came out. That one was really good. I really liked that you got to create all of your characters, and although I do wish there were a few more options, of course. I always like options. That's why I mod the hell out of most of my games. I like the turn-based battle system. I really miss turn-based, and it's nice to kind of play that a little bit. But yeah, it's cute. Definitely Dragon Ball Z style, since, he does all of those games, and it's so obvious to see, what it is and who he is, and you're like Chrono Trigger, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Quest, yay, go Akira Toriyama. But you know, it's a good style, solid style. Anyway, I did mention it's like 6 a.m. and I've been up all night, right? Right, okay. Uh, what else have I played? Harvest Moon, but I always play Harvest Moon. Rune Factory. In fact, there's a new Harvest Moon and Rune Factory coming out this month. Yay! Yay! I have no money, but I'll get it somehow, some way. um, hmm. Yeah, video games. Dragonfly down. Sorry, I'm a cat lady. Crazy cat lady. And a ferret lady. And I'd like to be a dog lady. I have a big backyard now, so soon there shall be a dog. Anything else? No, not really. Well, I mean, I've played lots of other video games, but those are kind of the top ones that I've played. But yeah, there will be other videos, I hope, and, you know, we'll see.